Kyla Liu from bestemailmarketingsoftware.com, and today I'm going to be reviewing the software MailerLite. So if that is something you are interested in, then just keep watching. By the end of this video, you should have a good idea on how to navigate MailerLite, understand its basic features, and be able to decide if this software is a good fit for you. MailerLite is relatively new when it comes to the world of email marketing, and that youthfulness permeates throughout its design, its features, and the support they offer. They offer features including a landing page editor, embedded forms, and subscriber management, all for an affordable price. The software is relatively simple to use, and you won't get lost having to navigate your way around trying to build an email campaign. In this video, I'm going to be covering how to add groups, how to send a one-time email, how to create an automation, build a landing page from scratch, pricing, who I believe MailerLite is for, and my list of pros and cons. Onto my computer we go. When it comes to MailerLite, I logged on and probably spent about 15 minutes looking at where on earth to create a list, only to realize that in MailerLite, they're called groups. Okay, so here I am on MailerLite's dashboard, looking really nice and clean. And if we go up here to the top, we're going to click on subscribers. And here on this screen, you'll be able to see all of the subscribers you have on all of your email lists or all of your email groups. And up here in this button, you can see add subscribers. But I'm actually going to go over here to where it says groups, and right here MailerLite already created a group for me just called Kyla Liu, and that is with my contact. You can see that one subscriber there. That is my email that I used to sign up to MailerLite. But if you wanted to create another group, or essentially another list, you're going to go up here and click on create group, and then it will say okay, enter group name. So let's do master list. Click create, and here you guys can see master list created. Super easy. You'll also be able to see the number of subscribers, the open rates, and click-through rates, which is really nice. And if I go over here to edit, you can rename the group or split the group, which is nice. You can check that out there, or you can delete it. But if we go back to all subscribers here, I can click on add subscribers, and here you'll have a chance to import it from a file, copy and paste from Excel, add a single subscriber. So if I wanted to, I can pull up my files here, and we can drag and drop that here into MailerLite. And then we'll go ahead and click import. So then right here, it will be add to group. So you can select a subscriber group or create a new one. So from this screen, I'm gonna click on this and click on master list, because that's the group that I just created. And then you can match the fields here. So let's add the name in here so it matches that. Then finish adding subscribers. So then it will go ahead, add in those subscribers, and you're good to go. You can also do segmentation. Segmentation is a powerful tool that allows you to target or organize specific audiences within your mailing list. So to create a segment, you're gonna go over here to where it says segments, and right here you'll see create your first segment. So we'll click on that. And let's say we were having a sale for our email subscriber list. So we have to name the segment. So I'll do Black Friday sale. Okay, so then we'll click create, and then right here we have to set the condition for the segment. So if we go into groups here, I can choose a bunch of different things. So I'm actually going to do sign up date. Okay, is before. So if they sign up to my email list before, and then I can go ahead and select the date. Let's just go ahead and select that. Let's say the sale was leading up to that, then I know that they are, and it will add them into this segment, and you can click save changes. And then if we go back to the list here, you can see there's our segment created, and we can check it out and view the segment and its stats. If I'm being honest, I wasn't a huge fan of MailerLite's subscriber management. It's not so bad now that I know what I'm doing, but it took me so long. I kept having to go into Google and search things on how to do everything and what things meant on MailerLite that it took so much longer than it needed to. And it was frustrating. I just wish it was a little bit more intuitive when you first got on and were trying to figure it out. To send a newsletter, otherwise known as a one-time email, you can either go up here and click on campaigns, or right from the main dashboard, you can actually go up to this nice orange button. And instead of clicking on the button, we're actually going to do this drop-down menu here and click on regular campaign. So now we have to go and set up the settings for our campaign. So campaign name, this text will be used to identify that the campaign in MailerLite. Wow, I cannot talk. So for this example, we'll just do test. But then we have the subject line. So I'm going to go ahead, copy and paste my subject line in. Special one-time discount for my best friends. So let's say we're having people sign up to our email newsletter and we want to give them a discount or a special gift for signing up. And then we have the from information here, so my name and the email that I want to send from. And once that is all good to go, we're going to click on next. Okay, so now we need to create the design for our email. So we can either create it from scratch, but I'm actually going to go over here to the template gallery so we can choose from one of their templates. Now you can sort the templates from this button here, but I'm actually going to scroll down and let's say, I was running a food business. So we'll go ahead and choose this template here. You can either preview it. So if I click on that, I will be able to preview the template here. So we'll go ahead and click on use this template. So here is our template all ready to edit. Now we can go ahead and add content here from the left-hand side. So let's say I wanted to add my logo into this template. So I'm gonna go ahead, click on this little pen button here that allows me to edit the content. And I'm gonna go ahead and click change here. And now you can see I've already uploaded my logo. So I'm gonna select that and click select. And there it's gonna go ahead, add my logo in, but I want to change the padding. So if you don't know what the padding is, it's basically the space between the top and bottom of your content. So if I go into settings here, you can see the top padding. So I want to decrease that a little bit and you can see it decreases the space. And I also want to do that with the bottom as well. I can do that by dragging. And then I'll click save there. And then we can go ahead and edit the text. So right here, I can change the text by clicking on it. And here the heading. So normally with most email softwares with the template, you can click on the text and type it in directly. But here on the right hand side is where you actually edit the text. So I'll say, welcome to the kitchen, and I can add in other text there. So I'll click save. That looks great. And then I love the welcome there. I want to change the padding again on this here. So let's change that, make it a lot closer to the image. Perfect. Click save. We can adjust the text there and adjust the images here as well. So once you are done editing your text and your template all to your liking, then you can go up here. They do have actions. So you can do save as a template or remove content blocks. You can also, if you want to remove different sections, you can do that by clicking on this remove button here. You can actually preview and test the email. So if I click on preview mode, here you can view your template in desktop and also mobile view, which I think is really nice because you want to make sure that your emails are optimized for both platforms. And I love that you can see it there. So we're going to click X there and then we'll click on done editing. Okay, then we have recipients. So there's all active subscribers, but we're actually going to do groups and click on the group that I created. And then we'll click on next, review and confirm. Okay, so now we can review everything. So here is the title, and I can also edit things here on the right hand side if there was anything that I wanted to switch up. Everything looks good to me, so then I'm gonna click on next and schedule. So now I have schedule. When would you like to send this campaign? So I can send now, send later, or deliver based on time zones, which is really nice. So I can click on send later, and then I can set up all the dates there. So I can set my date for when I want to send that out, and the time. I can choose the time zone as well, and then click schedule or send now. Overall, I think MailerLite's campaigns are fairly straightforward. Their editing tools are a little bit more advanced in my opinion, so it might take a little bit longer to edit the design of your email templates if you've never used an email software before, but there's actually a lot more you can do because of their more advanced editing features. To create an automation, we're actually going to go up here to the top navigation bar and click on automation. So here we have our automation dashboard, and we're going to go over here to the right hand side and click on create workflow. Okay, so now we have our automation, and you might be looking at this and going, what the heck is going on here? But let me walk you through this process. So our very first step, we have to set a trigger for our automation. So over here on the right hand side, there's workflow 1. So let's name this our welcome series. Okay, so that's the name of our automation or workflow series. Then we need a trigger. So we have only a few trigger options here, which is a little bit unfortunate, but they have what you need if you are just starting out. So we're gonna do when subscriber joins a group, and then we'll go ahead and select the group that we want people to be added to. So we'll click master list and click save. And there you can see when subscriber joins a group, master list, then the next step will happen. So I love here, click on the plus icon above to add a first step to your workflow. I love that they have that little bit of text there because I feel like it really does help people who are just starting out, and their automations are really nice for beginners. So we'll click on that plus sign, and then you have add a next step to your workflow. So you can do an email, a delay, condition, action. So we're actually gonna do a delay here. So we'll do wait, and I'll do 4, and let's do 4 hours. Click save. There we go, perfect. And if I wanted to delete it or change it, I can click on the X here, or simply click on the block and then edit it. So then I'm gonna click my plus sign again, and let's do an email. Okay, so then we have email name, and then we have email subject line, and you can add in personalization, which is awesome. Who is it from? Perfect, that's all of my information there. And then we're gonna click on design email. So then again, we're taken back to the same screen that we saw when we were creating a one-time email or a campaign. So we're gonna go back to template gallery. Okay, so then we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna select this template here by clicking on select. And again, we can go ahead and edit the template like I showed you guys. So let me go ahead and add in my logo here, and let's click on change the image. So I'm gonna select this. Perfect, and there you can see my very, very small logo there. So let's see if we can try and make that a little bit bigger. So logo height, I'm actually gonna increase this a little bit there. Perfect. And I can go ahead and edit things here. So let's say I wanted to get rid of this fresh news. So I'm just gonna delete that. Let's do welcome to the fam. Click save there. You can obviously, again, add in content here from the left-hand side. And once everything is edited and ready to go, we'll click done editing. And there we go. We can see our email there. And I love that you can preview it from your automation screen. I just love it. Their automation workflow flows so well. And then again, we can go ahead, add in a plus sign. Let's do another delay. And I would recommend that, having a delay between your emails so your customers aren't receiving emails 24/7 from you. That can get really annoying. So we'll do wait 2 days and click save. And then you can go ahead and continue to edit your series. So you wanna make sure that you can go ahead, add everything in your automation. And if you look up here in the top right, you'll see the name of our automation and then this toggle off. So I'm actually gonna switch it to on here. And then they're gonna ask add subscribers to workflow, so I can add in the subscribers that I've already imported into my account. So I'm actually gonna click don't add subscribers to the workflow and select. And now you can see the welcome series is on. And as you've noticed, the plus little buttons to add things to the automation are gone. But if you want, you can toggle this back to off, and the buttons will appear to continue editing your automation. So I'm sure you guys can already tell, but I was quite impressed with the automation creation within MailerLite. MailerLite is great for creating simple linear automations, but I do think that the more complicated you want to make your automation, you might run into a few more problems using MailerLite, but for a small business owner, it will work great. To start collecting email subscribers, you can do that by building a landing page. Now on MailerLite, to create that landing page, we're gonna go up here to sites, and then here you'll see create your first landing page. So we're gonna click on this nice orange button up here, and we're gonna name the landing page. So let's do test again for this example and click save and continue. And now you can see we need to select subscriber groups. So let's do master list. So when they opt in on the landing page, it will go ahead and add them to this group that you select. So then we'll click save and continue. Now we need to go ahead and choose a template. So I'm gonna scroll down here. Let's look for a fun template that we can use. Oh, this one is beautiful. So again, let's go along with the theme that we're food business. So we'll click select this template here. Okay, so now we've got to edit this template to our liking. So first I'm gonna actually switch out my logo here. Well, switch out this logo for my logo. So here I kept making this mistake when I was editing landing pages and emails actually. So they have this edit image here, and you don't want to click on that. You actually want to click on the image itself, and that's gonna allow you to switch it out for your own image. So I'm gonna select my logo here and add that in. Perfect. That's a little bigger than I probably would want, but I'm gonna go ahead and just leave it for right now. So here we have this headline, choose good food. I like that, but let's go ahead and change out this sub headline here. Okay, so I'm gonna highlight this here, and I want to copy and paste. Okay, so get 15 dangerously delicious recipes to try that you can make in 15 minutes or less. Okay, so I like that. And then we also need to change this button text. So I'm going to click on the little editor there, and here we have the text for the button. So let's go ahead and change this. So get your free ebook now. Okay, we can go ahead and click on that. Okay, so then we'll click save. You can see here, if I click on blocks on the right hand side, you can add additional elements into your template. So I can drag and drop this over here, and it's gonna go ahead, add text, and I can click and start writing my text, all of that good stuff. And you can see I'm editing things for the landing page, but you can also do the success page as well. So this is the page that happens right after they click on that button to either, book their table or get their free ebook. So I'm actually gonna pull up my text here, and I'm gonna say your ebook is on its way. So let's switch this out here. Perfect. So then you just want to make sure that you've edited both of those pages there, and you can preview it here. You can do actions, so you can save as a template or remove certain content blocks. And we're gonna go ahead and click save and publish. Okay, and here's where you set up the page settings. So here is your landing page URL. You can switch up that URL and do things there. You can add a favicon if you don't know what a favicon is. When you're looking at the tabs, like let's say you're looking at Apple on your desktop and you see the little Apple icon next to it in your tabs, that's what a favicon is. And you can do the settings, so you can do a page title, the language, page keywords. So this is just helping it show up in Google when people search, page description, and then you can click save and continue once you've filled all that out. Okay, so now your landing page is live. You can preview it here, or you can click unpublish if you wish and edit the settings there. So I thought the landing page was a little bit less intuitive than the email campaign builder, just because I kept looking for things to help me edit the landing page, and they either were really hard to find or they weren't there at all. But despite that, I do think it is a pretty solid landing page builder, but just not as beginner friendly as maybe the email template builder is. So I really do love MailerLite's pricing page. It definitely has a really modern feel, and they truly do have pricing suited for all of their customers' needs. So right here you guys can see how many subscribers do you have. So they have this little bar here that you can move up or to the right and to the left depending on how many subscribers you have. And you can see here with this chart on the right hand side what pricing bracket you fall in. So they have their pricing broken up a lot more than other email softwares that I have seen, but I think that really does allow you to only be paying for what you need, which is really nice. And you can pay monthly or annually, which is really nice. And you can see you'll definitely save some money there by being on the annual plan. It is a 30% discount, which is nice. And I do also think it is really nice that you can switch between US dollar and euro. So you can see that there, and I think that's great for their international customers as well. So right here you can see start now for free. So they do have a free plan. If you have less than 1,000 subscribers, you can utilize MailerLite, which is really quite awesome. But they also give you a 14-day trial to their premium features. So if you sign up and you see, okay, you have this many days to use their premium features, don't worry, you can still be on their free plan, but you're just able to use those premium features for the first 14 days. And if we scroll down, you can compare the plans here. So premium plans and the free plan. I think compared to other free email softwares out there, MailerLite does give you quite a bit. You can also add additional add-ons here down at the bottom, but again, those are completely optional and are not required. MailerLite is a great email marketing tool for small business owners and can undoubtedly create great email campaigns. On the other hand, I don't believe that their features are as advanced enough to help support large companies with a large subscriber base. MailerLite is also one of the more affordable software out there on the market, with a free plan that gives you 1,000 contacts and 12,000 emails per month, which is really quite robust. And so if you are looking for a budget-friendly software, MailerLite is a great choice for you. Even though they might lack a little bit in the automation area, meaning they might not allow you to do more advanced things with your automations, their landing page builder and their segmentations make up for it. Now, some things that I thought were really quite awesome about MailerLite is one, their free plan and their ability to help small business owners who need a more budget-friendly email marketing software, because it really is quite a robust free plan. Second, I thought their newsletter creator or their one-time email creation was really quite awesome and straightforward, and that their email marketing templates were great and easy to edit. And third, the dashboard is really simple and easy to use. Now, the things that maybe weren't my favorite about MailerLite is one, they have no advanced automation setup. So if you're wanting to do more complicated things with your automations, MailerLite is not going to be the best fit for you. Two, they have no spam testing. So there's quite a few email softwares out there that once your email is complete, they'll do a spam check. So it's basically telling you the likelihood of your email being sent to a customer's spam inbox. And MailerLite does not have that, which is unfortunate. And third, there was really quite a rigorous approval process. So if you want to sign up for MailerLite, it took quite a bit of time, and I had to answer a lot of questions in order to get approved to even use the software. So there you guys go. That is my personal review of MailerLite, and if you want to go ahead and check it out, there will be a link down below this video. Again, my name is Kyla Liu with bestemailmarketingsoftware.com, and I will catch you later. Bye, dudes.